Fighting between tribes has increased in the area in the last few weeks, and thousands of people have fled their homes because of the violence. Hakim has the details.
Amran, a strategic city north of the capital Sana'a, is now in the hands of Houthi rebels. In a spectacular dawn attack, Shia fighters overran the biggest military base, all government buildings, seized tanks, heavy weapons, and arrested officers. The top military commander of Amran was killed in the attack. The Houthis now control huge areas that stretch from Sa'da on the border with Saudi Arabia north to mountains near the capital. This is their leader, Abd al-Malik al-Houthi. He says his fight is mainly for political and religious freedoms. Worried that the Houthis might establish a Shia state along its border, Saudi Arabia launched a vast military offensive against the rebels in 2009. The capture of Amran by the rebels has been condemned by the UN and the Gulf countries. Weakened by years of instability and currently fighting Al-Qaeda in the south, the army may not be able to send reinforcements to retake Amran. Yemen is a country divided along sectarian lines. Sunni tribes warned in the past against Houthi military progress. If they choose to join the fight, Yemen might plunge into sectarian war. Hakim, Aljazeera.
Let's bring in Hakim Almasmari, chief editor of the Yemen Post, joining me from Sana'a, 50 kilometers away only from where the rebels have stopped for the time being. Do you think they could, or indeed whether they can, take the capital of Yemen if they want to?
David, the Houthis can, but they won't. They do not want to go that far that quick. They do have the ability and the weaponry to do that, especially after the weapons that they took over after controlling Amran, over 100 armored trucks, 50 tanks, and heavy artillery, unnumbered. So they can, but they do not feel it's the right time. They know that they could keep President Hadi on the leash if they wanted to, and they're basically doing the same tactic as Hezbollah in Lebanon, where they're not in control of the government, but they have the government under a leash.
Aren't they trying to tell the government to get rid of what they consider to be the wrong type of people within the army, those who are linked, in their opinion, to groups such as Al-Qaeda? And if that is the case, what's the government going to say?
I personally believe that they have the green light from the government to fight those military divisions in Amran, because we realize that the military and the airstrikes only happen in certain times when they were not needed. So I do believe that the Houthis saw that there was a green light from the president's office, from the defense ministry, and that's why the military compound was suddenly defeated within 45 minutes. So there are suspicions right now that it was pre-planned beforehand, and that's why the President Hadi was not in the country during the occurrence.
Are you sort of saying that these Houthi, these people we describe as rebels, are in effect the official military now of Yemen?
I'm very aware that President Hadi has very, very strong contact with the Houthis, and he has a strong trust in them, and this information is from very credible sources within the Houthis and the President's office. But Hadi needs them to weaken certain sides, and as long as all the sides in Yemen are weakened, he stays in power and he stays in control.
Wow, it's complicated, isn't it? What about up north? The border with Saudi Arabia, they don't want to see strong Houthis there. Are they right to be worried?
They do have the right to be worried, but the Houthis have until now not shown any hatred towards Saudi Arabia, but rather tried to show that they are willing to accept any alliance or any sort of agreement with Saudi Arabia, even if they have the lower hand. So the Houthis are very cooperative when it comes to Saudi Arabia, and the Saudis, in my opinion, are not really worried of the Houthis. And if they were worried, they would not let what happened in Amran happen yesterday.
Hakim, it's always good to have you on the programme. Normally you're on the end of a phone. It's good to see you. I wish you luck in writing about this and deciphering it for your readers.
Thank you, David.
Wednesday.